Good afternoon, guys. It is Eddie here from DilleenProperty, and today I want to show you and share with you an amazing property that we picked up for one of our clients, and also want to, share a little bit of my thoughts on buying property in self-managed super funds and what is possible. So today we're here in the office, and I want to show you this amazing townhouse that we picked up for one of our clients. So this townhouse behind me, it is a 2-bedroom, 2-story townhouse, and it's got an inbuilt garage as well. It's in a very nice small complex. So this is in the state of Queensland, and this is about 30 minutes drive within a 30-minute radius of the Brisbane CBD. So this property we picked up for one of our buyer's agency clients, and basically the client that I spoke to probably about 6 months before this property, they even bought this property. I just spoke to them, and we had a one-on-one strategy session. They already had a couple properties under their belt. They had about 2 properties, and they were from a totally different state, and they wanted to continue building their portfolio. So I'll share with you a little bit of a story. Basically, they wanted to continue building their portfolio, but at that time, their individual borrowing capacity in the individual name, they couldn't really borrow anything at that stage. So they had to, fix some things up before they could continue building property in their individual name. But basically, they were interested in buying property in a self-managed super fund. And I guess they heard my story and followed my journey for, a number of years. And when I put out there that I've bought a property in a self-managed super fund with under I think it was about $50,000 in my self-managed super fund, they wanted to basically do the same thing. They wanted to, thought, hey, maybe we can buy a property in a self-managed super fund using our super, because we'll probably do a lot more than just having the super sit there. So basically we got in contact and found out it was possible for them also to do that. And they basically went on to purchase this amazing 2-bedroom townhouse. So this property was an urgent sale, part of unfortunately a deceased estate. But basically, we're able to work out a win-win situation with the sellers and also the buyers. And I guess we here at DilleenProperty, we fully licensed property buyers agency. So we are able to secure this property for them at an amazing price. And this property, it was purchased and negotiated down after a couple of price reductions and all that kind of stuff. The owners originally were hoping to sell this property for between $180,000 to $200,000, but time was of the essence. They basically just didn't have the time. And other ones in this complex, this property is a complex that has about 15 townhouses, between 15 townhouses within the complex. So it was a relatively small complex. There was not any pools, not any elevators, not any gyms or anything like that. So it had very low body corporate fees too. And as you can see, it's very solid, very sturdy, it's brick and that kind of thing. So it's about 25 years old, this townhouse, which still might have a little bit of depreciation left. But long story short, the client was able to buy this property in a self-managed super fund and contribute absolutely no money from their individual savings. So they will use super for pretty much everything, including all costs, all fees, all stamp duty, all that kind of stuff. The deposits, they use their super to purchase this property. And this property is an amazing bargain. This property we picked up and negotiated for just $158,500, so 158,500. So $158,000 this property, and it is just 30 minutes to Brisbane. 30 minutes to Brisbane. It rents out, it had a tenant in there at that stage for $210 a week, so it was very much under rented. The property, it rented out had a tenant in there for $210 a week, basically. And the other ones in the complex, they were renting for $250, $260. So it was very much under rented. The previous owners just didn't put the rent up at all. So basically at the time of purchase, it was about a 6.8% rental yield. Putting the rent up to $250, $260 per week minimum, that turns it into an 8.5, almost a 9% rental yield. So it's an amazing bargain. The other ones in the complex have sold for $180,000. Some, around the other suburbs and very, very similar quality sold for 200,000. So this is about, say 10, 15% below comparable sales, which is an amazing, it's an amazing deal. And it's got its own private courtyard, as you can see as well. So it ticks all the boxes in terms of it's being in a metro area, which I love buying and sticking to the fundamental metro areas. It's got a really good rental return at 6.8%, starting out with a tenant already in place, but it could go up to almost 9% once you put the rent up. And it was picked up below comparable sales. It was, good 15% below comparable sales, and it's in a very good quality metro area. Within the actual area that we purchased this property, there's billions of dollars of infrastructure being spent. So there's new, shops, town centers, big developments and all that kind of stuff, billions of dollars being spent. So this property has the potential to, increase in value and double over the next 5, 7, 10, etc. years. So the property itself, that's the backyard courtyard area. Nothing beautiful, but it's, it's nicer than where I grew up, I'll tell you that. So when you walk in, you've got the combined lounge, dining, aircon, kitchen, another photo of the kitchen, tiled throughout. Nothing needs to be done. So, nothing, it's, cosmetic stuff, small cosmetic stuff, but other than that, it's right to go. That's upstairs when you walk in there, so you can see it's very well maintained, good carpet, good paint, all that kind of stuff. A bedroom with a walk-in wardrobe, to an ensuite with air conditioning. Like, it's an unbelievable buy. In 2019, this settled. A metro area in Brisbane. That's when you walk in, the built-in wardrobe on the right, walk-in wardrobe into an ensuite. Another bathroom as well. Another bedroom, massive bedroom. And laundry downstairs with toilet, with bathroom. So this is an amazing purchase. The client, basically, they bought this with a self-managed super fund. So they only had, not saying exact figures, but it only would have took about $60,000 in super to purchase something of this quality. So $60,000 in super, if you've got close to $60,000 in super, you could potentially purchase something like this. And I've bought properties similar to this in my self-managed super fund before, and it's in line with a good investment strategy, building a portfolio that's you can keep for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. The loans will eventually pay themselves down. They'll keep growing in value. The rents are inflationary as well. They're in good metro areas, good quality areas, and all that kind of stuff. Very fundamental. So this is an amazing result that we picked up for a client that thought they were pretty much stuck. They couldn't buy any more property, but yet they realized they could. Then they realized they could buy a property in a self-managed super fund. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. And if you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to give us a call. I really like working one-on-one with clients, and I'm not one of those people that gets someone else or their other staff or team members to work with people. I like to be one-on-one and help people and chat with them along their journey and help them move forward. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I look forward to chatting to you soon. Bye.